Coming to Delhi like refugees, I saw thousands of dead bodies which I can never forget. Unfortunately, we are a spiritual land, but we have not understood, neither practiced, nor followed, no research done on spirituality.
You genuinely seem to enjoy life. What is your secret?
I've seen many religious leaders saying, पैसा दुखों की जड़ है. पैसे के बिना तो लाइफ है ही नहीं सर. I can't even mention what kind of jobs I did to self-reliant to.
This is True Rotarian, where service meets storytelling. Namaskar and Jai Hind. Welcome to True Rotarian Podcast, a podcast where we talk about stories of service and voices of change. Friends, every once in a while we meet someone whose life's journey reminds us that age is not measured in years, but it is measured in enthusiasm. Today's guest was born before independence. He witnessed partition of India. His family came from Pakistan as refugees. He built his career through hard work, determination, and perseverance. He spent nearly 3 decades with Lufthansa, one of the world's most respected airlines. He has traveled more than 90 countries across the globe. He has been a Rotarian for the last 3 decades, and he has served society, mentored young people, promoted wellness, and continues to inspire everyone around him. But what impressed me most was that the number of countries he has traveled. It was the energy with which he continues to live life. At an age when many people slow down, he continues to learn, travel, teach, guide, and inspire. Today we will talk about travel, wellness, spirituality, Rotary, life lessons, and secret of staying young, regardless of age. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming my fellow Rotarian, 3-time past President, Rotarian Subhash Verma. Subhash Ji, welcome to True Rotarian Podcast.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Hemant Ji. To begin with, I'll say thanks to you. I'm grateful to you for this kind of opportunity. What your little introduction you said, very nice of you. But yes, I would like to express few things beyond that about these 2-3 subjects and tell the reality of my life relating to not only in theory but yes in practical. Before any auspicious thing in life, I am a Shiva Bhakt. My Ishdev is Shiva. I start with a stuti of Shiva. Karpur Gauram Karunavataram Karpur Gauram Karunavataram Sansar Saram Bhujgendra Haram Sada Vasanto Hridayarvinde Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami.
Well, thank you so much, sir. Thank you for such a beautiful shalok that you have recited. It's excellent. So let's start our conversation right in the beginning. You were born in Lailpur before independence.
Ji.
And your family later migrated to Delhi.
Yes.
During the partition. And what were the earliest memories that you have of those days?
Thank you. Yes, firstly, I remember like a traces few. I was only 5 to 6 years old. I was born in Lailpur with a family, my parents, 4 sisters and myself. I remember not exactly too much, but yes, I saw during the transit period from there to coming to Delhi like refugees, I saw thousands of dead bodies which I can never forget. in the train which came, where we came, on the road, on the side railway tracks, and this is something very deeply gone into me. Rest everything, when I grew my schooling onwards, it's a very painful. Those who have gone in practical experience of this refugee shifting, only they can know this. There are books, there are films on that, but I experienced this.
Friends, many people across India do not know the challenges faced by refugee families. And Subhash Ji has seen it all with his own eyes. So looking back now, do you feel these hardship became foundation of your success?
Yes, in the beginning, I must express that for my father especially, he was having a very roaring business there, and when we came, was penniless. He was not skilled to do any business, no money, no place to stay, and the kind of hardship I see in myself growing. So I can say I am in true self, I am a self-made man. He did not know about my schooling, colleging, and I say initially people know about Gurukuls. I first 4 or 5 years went to Gurukul, Shiv Mandir Vidyalaya in my childhood. I did so much yoga when I was so young. It started with sanskars of my mother. She was a Krishna devotee and my father was a Arya Samaji. But anyway, then Birla School I studied higher secondary, and then on to Sri Ram College of Commerce where I had my BCom. During this, I did very petty jobs. I can't even mention what kind of jobs I did to self-reliant to pay for all this. And this, some or the other, helped me later on in growing the life.
Wow. Now, if you could speak to the younger generation today, what would you tell them about resilience and perseverance?
You see, I will say through the experience of my life and my study, the books and everything, one message to the younger generation is that technology, growth, yes, it brings us more and more comfort than to luxury, but which becomes also a negative side of it. I see it because if you're not hardworking, whether you say karma or whatever one can describe in many ways, but one must work through experience, doing things your own without any much luxury is the growth. That's how we evolve, and that's how it happened with me.
Wow. Sanatha, my next question is, from those humble beginnings, you went to build a very impressive career in Lufthansa. How did that journey begin?
Yes, very good question. I would like to express 1 minute on this. When I passed through the last year of Birla Higher Secondary School, they were higher secondary that time. It's a very interesting story, but which is a reality of my life. Will give a good message to young people. There was a German diplomat and came on our farewell. He spoke so much about Germany. Germany is a beautiful country, it's a paradise, industry, and about travel. So I think he spoke too much, which went into my mind so deeply that, oh my God, I said when I go, I want to travel the whole world and I will go to Germany, and that's what happened. After my BCom honors, I first learned German language. I stood first in all India. I got a scholarship. I went to Germany 6 months to have graduation in German language because of that.
Oh, that is so beautiful.
Yes.
Excellent.
So I always would say to young people that if something very seriously you think or somebody, some chance like this, it happens. It manifested with me because it's a true.
You spent almost 30 years in Lufthansa. What were some of the most memorable experiences during those years?
Yes, I spent 30 years exactly with Lufthansa in various departments, started from scratch, from reservation, then I to ticket counter supervisor, then I went to sales, then a senior sales executive. all through, which enables me also for traveling on officially on duty for our trainings to Germany. So I learned a lot from Germans. I love Germany and I love Germans. Their discipline of time, management, their perfection, their quality of working, all that. I always say, later on I went to Japan also. Two countries in the world, one in the west is Germany, second country in the east is Japan. These two countries, all youngsters must visit and learn from them. I have learned a lot from these two countries.
Excellent, excellent. Now, Subhash Ji, the aviation industry has changed dramatically over the last few decades. What changes have surprised you the most?
The travel industry, even after COVID, is growing. It will go. But the process of the industry, since I have been into travel tourism as a traveler, as a profession also, and now today the processes of the business are tremendously changed, and now especially after online, not only online, digital, now this AI, chat GPT is going to very soon change further very dramatically, and I think our stakeholders of the travel industry have to learn this, have to cope up. Yes, it has a negative side also, like any, I said before, any extreme thing has also dark side, because the personal relationship of human beings, which during our time, we had a golden time in the industry, personal touch with travelers, we knew each and everybody, what's the requirement, what is, all that is now gone. This is no more with the systems. Systems work, but there is no personal touch with the travelers and all. And now in time to come, it will further change and will be lacking into personal touch. I'm sorry to say this, but let's see what comes.
Yes, things have changed to a large extent.
Yes.
Subhash Ji, you have traveled to over 90 countries. That's an extraordinary achievement. Out of those destinations that you visited, which country had the greatest impact to you personally and why? You have already mentioned Germany and you have already mentioned Japan.
Yes.
Can you elaborate on that?
Yes,
please?
you see, I had been to 94 countries so far, and I'm yet aspiring to travel soon. Wanted to make 100 for my own record, not for any. So I think these two countries I mentioned, but yet I would say little bit. I say the life is a book. If you do not travel, you remain on page 1. The final purpose of our life, you can be an engineer, doctor, make money, get married, family, yes. Final purpose of our life is we evolve, we grow. So for this growth and this evolving, I think that travel is the best tool as far as my, not only theoretically, by my experience tells. So to all young people, I say that travel is one thing you must be doing it. Then countries wise, yes, I've liked, in any country there are different things. There are some countries, some certain things are bad, but anyway, I never liked USA as a tourist much. Yes, they have a big building, they have a skyscraper, they have everything big pizza, big pork. But Europe in general is a bouquet, a basket of 29, 30 countries, which is very interesting. But every European country looks different, although it's similar, but very different, and that's what I enjoy. Then in the east, of course, I said Japan and other countries, Singapore in its own way, have really impressed me, and I must say that's what people, all youngsters should endeavor to travel.
Very nice. Now, what have different cultures taught you about humanity?
As I say, Hemant Ji, the travel is one thing which gives you multi experience. The different cuisine, the different cultures, different religion, different temperament of people, different habits. So you learn so much crossword, with come in touch with the people. And I used to be in transit with some many time flights with the strangers. I say hello, I'm a very social person, and I made such good friends during transit time. You can't imagine this. Traveling is wonderful. Those who travel only, they can know that.
Sir, one thing which really stands out is about your energy. You genuinely seem to enjoy life. What is your secret?
See, the life is very, some will say difficult, complicated. Yes, it is mystic. But I say, जिंदगी जिंदा दिली का नाम है, जिंदगी जिंदा दिली का नाम है, कुछ हाँ भी हो, कुछ ना भी हो, कुछ कम भी हो, कुछ गम भी हो, जीना ही मेरा काम है, जीना ही मेरा काम है, जीना ही मेरा काम है.
Wow.
God has given us this human life and there is no other way out. We have to live, we have to grow, we have to experience. It's a journey, it's a wonderful journey, and every human being, every person, every male, any female have a different journey. You call it destiny, you call it karma, those are elaborate things one can talk. But it's a beautiful journey with your own experience. Unless until you experience yourself, you don't grow, you don't evolve.
Wow.
That's how. Energy is another thing which I would say. You see, we have body, mind and soul. We have three things. Body, we know we can very easily shoot. We are watching body physically. We are running, all the things we do, eat, drinks, anything. Then the mind, one can partly understand, is a bundle of thoughts. Although I can't open my mind and see, but yet we understand the mind and the thoughts and everything. But the third is soul. Well, I call it soul, self, nature or God, even God. I think unless until you realize little bit of self, then you realize what the life is. It gives you energy, it gives you everything to live, because one has to study this and practice this. When you reach the level of self, this other person is a self-realized. So then you come to know. I give you one example. Most of the brand, big companies, they have a person which is called CEO. Normally we know up to CEO, but normally we don't know who's the owner of this company. Actually, out of body, mind and self, soul is the owner. Soul is running this body, soul is running this mind, and once you have self-realized, you understand the soul even little bit, you do much better, you get energy and everything. बाहर का तुम कुछ मत छोड़ो, बाहर का चाहे कुछ मत छोड़ो, पर अंदर से थोड़ा नाता जोड़ो. बाहर चाहे भागते रहो, बाहर चाहे भागते रहो, अंदर से थोड़ा जागते रहो. That is self, that is reality, that's because life is from inside to outside, not other way. Everything comes. We eat a fruit, we eat the fruit inside, not the shell of it and all that. So life is actually inside, which is self, which makes it easier to understand and to live.
Well, that was wonderful, Subhash Ji. I think it is fantastic. Now, how important are yoga and meditation in your life?
You see, now yoga is a very global element. Everybody knows around the globe. But in India, beginning and it's yoga and meditation being a part of life. I can simply say that yoga is actually in Patanjali Yoga, if you read in eight steps. First four are yama niyam and only mainly for body, which we call asanas, and they are for to build the body. Because body is a mandir given to us by God, we must maintain it. Only if you want to do meditation also, तो आपको पहले body स्वस्थ रहनी चाहिए आपकी, body should be okay. So these four are for asanas, for yoga, and yoga ke beyond this comes meditation, then comes samadhi, dhyana and all. Now comes in meditation. If you see the YouTube and social media is full of meditation, which types and all and definitions. Many young people, especially I do as a hobby counseling to young ones. मैंने मेडिटेशन की एक सिंपल मॉडर्न यंग के लिए एक एक्सप्लेनेशन देता हूँ. वी ऑल यूज अवर मोबाइल 24 hours. No, we all, whether for half an hour, 20 minutes, 1 hour, we charge the mobile. No, the gadget which is made by us, by human being, अगर उस गैजेट को हमें चार्ज करना पड़ता है तो मेडिटेशन इज नथिंग बट चार्जिंग योर सेल्फ.
Okay.
सिंपल, कहानी खत्म. Yes, there are Osho's meditation types, one can go and all that, but the simple basic meditation is charging yourself. If you charge yourself for half an hour, I call the inner life as software, outer life, making money, family, it all is hardware. So if you have a talmel between the hardware and the software, only then it works. So is the life. So meditation is inner software. Your mobile will not work if you have no software. So this half an hour meditation makes your daily life so quality, so perfect, so smooth. That's what it is.
Excellent.
And meditation is dhyan, nothing. It's very simple. One can do it, and it's if you can't do 20 minutes, you do it 2 minutes, 10 times a day. I start with meditation, I say ATM, all time meditation, anytime meditation. आप 2 मिनट करिए, आप 10 बार करिए दिन में 2 बार, आपको अपने आप 2 महीने 3 महीने में मेडिटेशन आ जाएगी. कुछ मुश्किल नहीं है. It comes because God has given us the strength like this from inside.
Wow. You know, many people think they are old at the age of 60.
Yeah.
What do you have to say to them?
Yes, you see, if you from the young did some meditation, some little yoga, and everybody, the aging comes. It's unavoidable. And so the aging comes in a very slow process. Yes, some people get overnight also. Like my own example, in November I had a brain stroke and I got little bit aging overnight. But if you're doing this dhyana and yoga a little bit, even when you're senior, you can have chair yoga, because if you're done in the young time, it'll be easier for you. Even when you're 60, 70, you can do some yoga. There is no problem if you have done earlier.
That means what you're saying is your hardware and software has to be charged.
Yes, exactly.
That's so wonderful.
Yes.
So you often talk about positive thinking also, right?
Yes.
How important is the mindset in determining the quality of our lives?
Sir, the positive thinking is something which I am very strongly my own experience, and also I suggest to everybody, because mind does what you keep thinking. Mind does not know many things. If you think positive, it helps you to remain a positive person. It builds your energy positively and also helps in manifest. This is a scientific proof. Today the scientists also proving the same thing. They are claiming it same thing, that to be a positive mind, you will build up your positive life.
Wow. Now let's come to a little bit on spirituality angle. You have an interesting perspective on spirituality. You describe spirituality as a science of life.
Yes.
Can you please explain that?
I call spirituality as science of life, the new term I gave. Like I say, the seniors can say, I'm 83, young. Today, somebody tells me, how old are you? I say, I'm 84, young living. Because I'm seeing a lot of people, 40, 35, they are young, but they are not living young. So, you can be 83, young living. Unfortunately, we are a spiritual land, but we have not understood, neither practiced, nor followed, no research done on spirituality. We thought spirituality is something different, and our life, daily life, whether it's sex, money, all is different. No. There are the synergy of these two. This spirituality tells us how to lead our daily life. This is how it is, but we have not done this, unfortunately. Why? If we say we are a spiritual land, but why then India has 3 G's? I say, G for Gulami, G for Garibi, G for Gandagi. These three elements are only maximum possible in India, unfortunately. And we are a spiritual land. Why? So something somewhere have gone wrong. Something we have not understood correctly. Spirituality teaches your daily life. You adopt it and use it in your daily life. Nothing else. You know, it's like a knife. You cut some apple or cut somebody's throat. It depends on how you use the tools.
Yes.
This is how it is.
Wow. Now, how is spirituality different than religion?
See, this rituality versus spirituality, I would say, we are very more religious and ritual than spiritual. Nothing wrong, I would say, basically also with some rituals, but up to a limit, up to extent, with understanding, which is a part of the spirituality. But spirituality is beyond religion, beyond rituality comes the spirituality. It's a soul matter, rest all is up to body and mind. But when we are spiritual, we are touching self-realization, we are talking of soul, that helps us.
Wonderfully explained. Very nice. Sir, let's come to Rotary now and the service part, okay? You've been associated with Rotary since 1996 and you've been a 3-time president of your club. What attracted you to Rotary?
See, what I always, from the childhood, have been little bit service for the others, has been a part of spirituality, because you see, the God is one creator, but the millions, billions of us, I call myself and you and others co-creators. We are not followers of God, we are co-creators. So, you have a co-creator means service beyond yourself. And so it attracts me that when I see people so poor, so helpless in many ways, whether physically, whether financially, so what can one do little bit? If you have 100 rupees, 10 you can give to the beggar or needy person. So it's very good. And also if you must have love yourself, you can save love. Rotary is what? Rotary is fellowship plus service beyond. So this attracted me, and I was 96, became a Rotarian. I was in 2000, first time president, and after that twice again. It's fascinating, it's an opportunity for fellowship and service. But I say also synergy of both.
Excellent. Now, in our podcast, you must have seen a very interesting part, which is a rapid fire round. So I'm going to ask you a question, but you'll have to give an answer in one word.
Acha.
Okay. Which is your favorite country?
Germany.
Favorite city?
Vancouver.
Vancouver, okay. Your favorite Indian city?
Kerala, state I would say.
Kerala. State. So
Yeah, Kerala.
The Kerala is a state. What city would you like to?
In Kerala there are many cities.
Which is favorite?
Alleppey.
Okay, yes. Great. Now, yoga or meditation?
Synergy of both together.
Okay. Since you have traveled so much, so the next question is going to be very interesting. Mountains or beaches?
You see, this depends more on individual person and age and stage of travel also, because when you're senior, you like more beaches. When you're young, you go to more mountains. So
okay, great. One word that defines happiness?
Freedom with activity.
So 3 words. Freedom with activity.
Yes.
Great. So before we close, you have seen the history, you have traveled the world, you have built successful career, and you have served the society, and you continue to inspire even today. If there is one lesson that you would like all the youngsters, all the viewers to remember after watching this channel or this conversation, what would that be?
Thank you very much for this. Hemant Ji, we have lot of myths about money versus spirituality, religion, lot of our last 200-300 years, I think even wrong teachings about money. I've seen many religious leaders saying पैसा दुखों की जड़ है. Sorry. In our Sanatan Dharma, 4 pillars is Arth, Dharma, Kam, Moksha. सबसे पहले अर्थ है, which is economy. We have such misunderstanding about money, that money is bad. No, sir. Without earth, without Chanakya पढ़िए, कुछ भी, money is such an element in most vital. Yes, health, equally health or money, I say equally. Like I said before, if you have 100 rupees, you can give 10 to a needy person. If you don't have 100, how will you do it? So you go to a temple, एक फूल माला लेना है तो आपको 20 रुपए चाहिए. पैसे के बिना तो लाइफ है ही नहीं सर. This is wrong teaching by us also, and I must give message to youngsters. Please earn as much as you can, enough for you, and go beyond. You can open clinics, you can help the needy ones, you can be a better co-creators. Who stopped you? Nobody, nothing.
Sir, thank you so much. This has been a beautiful discussion that I've had with you. It's really, I enjoyed talking to you so much, and I've learned so much from you. And thank you for talking about resilience. Thank you for talking about positivity. Thank you for talking about wellness, purposeful life. Your journey reminds us that age is not a limitation.
Yes.
The human spirit remains young as long as curiosity, gratitude, and service remain alive.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing your wisdom. And friends, if this conversation has inspired you, please share it with your family, friends, and fellow Rotarians. Till next time, please stay healthy, stay inspired, and keep serving. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much.